Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and we are in one of my first premium aircraft that I really got for grinding, one that I actually purchased, and this would be the XFL-1 at Tier 5. I really liked the Aerocobra, the American version, and I had a lot of American aircraft, and I wanted something to train with, so I got this thing because it was the only thing available. The P-39N wasn't for sale at this time, but I really wanted this aircraft, so I just went for it. It still retains that big 37 hub cannon, which is what you get with the P-39N, and then two 7.62 machine guns in the nose to give you a little bit more sustained damage. Now, one of the things you'll note is I've got a lot of marks on this aircraft. We have 642 kills in this aircraft after I just checked it, and you'll note that it is not specialized. That's because I flew this thing a lot pre the institution of the specialist settings you can put on these airframes, so I just don't have it, unfortunately, and I think I would have by now with the amount of aircraft I've really clobbered. The nice thing about this thing is that big cannon making contact just totally decimates aircraft, and I love that feeling of just not caring that somebody's in a head-on with you, because you can get that big gun to hit, and then they don't even know what hit them half the time. There it is. Got it. Fairly nimble, good little fighter. It'll run into problems when you're getting chased down by Japanese Zeros, but you got the damage potential to really bring it to them when they're not paying attention. Whoa, hey friend. We got a player in an I-16. There's that 37 doing his work. They don't even know what happened to him. Decent airspeed, decent maneuverability, and all around a great little plane. And the reason this looks so much like a P-39N is it was actually made by the same company and was meant to be a competitor for a naval variant of the P-39N. And they called this the Aero Bonita instead of the Aero Cobra. And it is, by removing the four 7.62 machine guns in the wing, it saved a lot of weight. They could actually shrink the size of the airframe, and they could market it as a carrier aircraft. But there were better options available at the time, so this really didn't survive that competition. The bombers at this tier tend to be at lower altitude, so we can actually do stuff like this, especially with these German bombers that are kind of meant to be dive bombers. We don't like tail gunners if we can avoid it. But as long as we don't overheat that 37, she can do quite a bit of work. Very nimble platform. There's a bomb coming out of that aircraft. I see it. There it is. Let's come back again for another attack run. Knocked him out. Perfect. Let's see if there's another good target for us. JU-87G. Very small machine gun in the tail. Very slow. And a lot weaker than the German ground attackers. Lit him on fire with the 7.62s. He doesn't carry bombs, so we don't need to worry about that. He's all guns. And we just knocked him out there. We're already at a bit of a lower altitude. It'll take a bit to climb up there, so we'll just let ourselves slowly spiral up. Go ahead and hammer that boost, get the nose up. Can we get some shots on target? Unfortunately, no, but we are in a good spot, I think, to engage this guy. Let that big 37 do its work. Now we're up at an altitude where we're having trouble maintaining our airspeed, so if we want to continue to keep this zone, we're going to need to go after some of these lighter aircraft. There's our 2PA that we like. We flew this airplane recently.
Keep it up. Victory is almost ours.
Let's get on this BSH-2. slow her down. There we go, got him. And the JU-87G. He does have a little tail gunner on there. Just helping us maintain the zone. Flying Guardian. Sweet. Good battle. Good game. Nice highlight for an airframe that typically we do pretty good in. 11,800 on the personal point score. Let's go to the hangar and see how we've set this aircraft up. Alright, so here we are back at the hangar, racked up 4,000 personal points on our ×2, made 123,000 credits, and that's one of the reasons I like this plane, because at Tier 5 we're getting pretty good returns on it with a premium account. With a non-premium it still would have been 82,000. That's more than enough to keep us sustained if we wanted to continue to progress. You can see here we're working our way up towards our specialist configuration, and we managed to get 13 aircraft destroyed. We got this really cool Go America paint job on here, and this was something that came with the purchase of the airframe at that time, which also gives us 20% towards the crew experience gain. And then we got our nice little closed beta flag on here. We can put any aircraft pilot we want here as long as they're American pilot, so we get a good crew trainer out of it. This is a tail dragger opposed to the P39, which is going to be the tricycle landing gear, and this tail dragger would have allowed it to be able to use that tail hook to catch the cable on the flight deck. So yeah, there's our naval variant right there. Now, when it comes to what you can do when you specialize in the airframe, you can actually get another spot here underneath the airframe to modify it further, but I'm not really sure what I want to put in here, because if we're looking at a nimble maneuverable fighter, we don't want to lose any more of the maneuverability. So if we go with reinforced airframe, we'll lose some of the roll rate. Polished skin we definitely don't want to do, because we'll lose our turn rate, and then reinforced skin kills some of our aircraft speed. So it's really a toss-up between reinforced skin and reinforced airframe as to which one we really want to go for. And then we also get another slot here for an airframe consumable. So specializing this airframe, I'm not sure what the real benefit's going to be, because I already like the way that the airframe performs. The only advantage is I'll be able to upgrade these to the enhanced version. Is it the enhanced, or is it going to be the, I should probably check my stuff. Ultimate. I can upgrade these to Ultimate if I would like. So anyways, this is the airframe. I really like it. It's kind of the cheap version of a P39N, but it does just as well at its tier bracket, and that 37mm really blurps out a lot of damage, as you guys saw. And then the 7.62s are a nice little addition to be able to light the aircraft on fire and be able to take them out. And right here you can see the damage per second off of this 37, 140 at tier 5, not too shabby. Anyways guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll check you on the next one.